Hi everyone, so today I just wanted to film a video just showing what's in my makeup bags that I take away with me when I stay out somewhere. So this week with work I went out on a night out with them, went out for a meal and cocktail making, and I was just unpacking my bag just now because I got back yesterday, and I just thought it'd be fun to film this today just to show you what's in here. So I tend to take two bags with me. These aren't very big bags. This one I got for my birthday. It's really lovely. It's got a like iridescent L on monogram, and then this one, this makeup bag I got off Glossy Box. I was subscribed to them a while ago and I just love this. It was the French edition one, so that's really nice. So the first bag I'm going to go through is this one just here. So this one I tend to put all my smaller stuff in, so I tend to put my brushes in and like anything that goes on my face other than eyeshadow. This one's just for smaller things, and then this one I tend to put my big palettes in there just because they won't fit in here. So the first thing I've pulled out is the NYX Liquid Suede Liquid Lipstick. I love these lipsticks. They feel really like quite moisturised for a liquid lipstick, and when they dry there's still quite a bit of moisture in there, so it's not really drying on your lips, and I just love this colour. I use that. It's like my go-to liquid lipstick basically. The next thing that I'll pull out is the foundation that I took this week. So it's the Vita Lumia Aqua by Chanel. You might have seen me using this in a few videos previous to this, but I just love this foundation, and it also has SPF in, which is amazing. The next thing is, this is my go-to makeup item. If I had to pick anything out of my makeup bag, this would be it. So it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. I have had this for quite a while now. I'd probably say about a year. The date on it, I was just looking at the date then, and it said 6 months. There is no way anyone could go through this pot. If anyone has dip brow, you will know there is no way anyone can go through this pot in 6 months. But it might be a case of me having to buy a new one of these. But I just absolutely love this eyebrow product. I used to use powder for so long, and then my best friend Eleanor told me to get this, and I've never regretted it a day since. It's so easy to put on. Next thing is the trusty Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I love this mascara. It's got a plastic brush, so if you're not into plastic brushes, this probably isn't a mascara for you, but for me it works amazingly and I just love it, and it's not very expensive, and it's probably the best mascara I've ever used, ever. And now we have concealer. So I bought this not long ago. I don't mind it, but it's not as good as Collections, but I've not had a time to go into town to buy my Collections concealer, so this is what I took to take with me. It is the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer by, who's this by? Maybelline. So it's got a little brush on the end, and then you like twist it to get the concealer out. It is really good coverage, but under my eyes it tends to crease a lot, so I don't tend to use it under my eyes. So now we have got the MAC lip liner in Sublime Culture. This matches really well with the NYX shade, and MAC lip liners are really easy to put on. They're just really waxy and nice, and it stops liquid lipstick running really well. And now we have the Maybelline Brow Drama. I just tend to use this after I've used my Beverly Hills Dip Brow, just to keep my eyebrows stuck down so they don't go. The last makeup item out of this bag is the Ciate London Face Flicks Liquid Eyeliner. I got this in Birchbox about 2 months ago, and I absolutely love it. I was always a Rimmel liquid eyeliner user before this, and this is just amazing. Now onto brushes. So after this video I am going to wash these brushes because they're disgusting. But obviously I've just unpacked them from my bag, and that's why they're quite dirty. So actually I'll start with foundation brush. So the foundation brush I use is absolutely amazing. I would recommend this to anyone. It's the Zoeva Silk Finish 102 brush, and it's just like a really fat brush, but it just applies your foundation so smoothly, and like it doesn't push the foundation into your pores, which I find some makeup brushes do. I say this applies better than a beauty blender, depending on what foundation you are using, but yeah, this is a Zoeva one. Next up, so I go through stages with my contour brushes. Sometimes I like my Zoeva one, sometimes I really love the Real Techniques one. This one is so fluffy for a contour brush, so it makes it blend so well. And yeah, it's just a contour brush by Real Techniques, and that's it. It's just really good, and I love Real Techniques brushes. They wash really easily and they're so soft on your skin as well. Next we have got another Zoeva brush. This is the Luxe Sheer Cheek 127. These all came in a rose gold set that I got from Zoeva. I just had to have it because it was rose gold. And but yeah, that's that one that I used to apply my blush. Then we've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush, which is with a match to the dip brow, so that's just got a little brush on the end, a pointed brush, and then a doof on the other side. So next, for my concealer, I use the Zoeva Concealer Buffer 142, and yeah, does what it says on the tin. So all the ones I've got next are what I use to apply my eyeshadow with. So to start with, I'll usually use this flat brush. This is a Luxe Smoky Shader. I just find this is really good for like dabbing the lightest shade onto your eye. I don't know why, just like it. Next, I would use this one. So this is a Luxe Petite Crease Brush by Zoeva, number 231, and it's just like quite a fat crease brush, but it's really good for applying the lighter crease colour that you're putting in if you are going to do that. It's really good for blending as well. The next one, just to get a little more definition, I'll use the Luxe Pencil Brush in my crease by Zoeva. This is number 230, and yeah, I just use this for the dark colour just to apply more definition into my crease. Then for under my eyes, I will tend to use this Detail Shader, and yeah, it's just a little small nib, just perfect for your under eye. So next, for blending, I tend to use this crown brush. I couldn't tell you what brush it actually is because it's just rubbed off completely. I've had it for that long. But crown brushes are so amazing, and they're so soft, and they're really cheap as well. So if you're on a budget, I'd say crown brushes are really good. So next we're onto the bag with the palettes and bits and bobs in. So the first thing on top is this eyeshadow palette. It's the N-Taupe palette by Zoeva. For me, this is just my go-to eyeshadow palette. It's so easy, and it's got so many like variations of colouring. You can just do one eye look with this whole palette. So there are the colours just there. Really beautiful. My favourites are obviously this one just here that I've hit pan on, and I also really love the purple shade just there. Next up, I decided to take this Milani palette with me. This one is such an easy palette as well. It's got really nice shades in, and it tells you as well, it gives you instructions on the back of where to apply the different shades, so that's really useful. But I just wanted to use some of the colours from this palette in my eye look. So I used this one and that one just there when I did my makeup the other day, but it's a really easy palette to use, and it's so blendable. Love it. Next thing is this sleek palette. This is a highlight palette in Solace. So the one highlight that I fell in love with is the purple one just there. This one, it is so beautiful on the skin, and it just really complements my skin tone. But sleek palettes are really pigmented, so if you're applying this, just go easy on the highlight. Said no one ever. So the next thing out the bag is this Vanishing Cream Moisturiser by Lush. I love this moisturiser. It's so easy and it just melts into your skin, and it's kind of a low fat moisturiser as well, so yeah, it's just really moisturising, and my skin feels maybe soft after I've used it. And now we have the Naked Urban Decay Flushed Palette. I took this with me. This isn't something I use normally on an everyday basis, but I took this with me just because it's so easy, and it's really quite small, the packaging. So in it you've got a bronzer, highlight and blush, and I love all the colours in there. I love the bronzer and I love the blush. I just don't use it very often, and I don't know why, because when I used it when I was away, I just loved it, and I was like, why don't I use this more often? But anyway, the packaging is just really small and really thin, so I find it's really useful to take out with me. So that was everything that I took away in my makeup bag this week. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye!